Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're looking at something, well, something you probably use almost every day, maybe without thinking much about it. But according to the material we've got, it holds them online. We're diving into Google Maps.
That's right. Most of us just open it up to find directions.
Exactly.
But this ebook excerpt we're looking at, How to Make Money Online with Google Maps, it paints a different picture. It suggests Google Maps has become this major platform for businesses.
Okay, so where businesses gather.
Opportunities follow, right? For people looking to generate income, the source frames it as, unlocking these lucrative possibilities, financial freedom, using a tool most people already have.
Right. A specific niche on a platform everyone uses.
Precisely.
And that really sets our mission for today's deep dive. We're going to unpack the knowledge, the strategies, the tips laid out in these excerpts.
Yeah, to understand how they suggest you can actually harness that potential.
Ready to jump into this map-based opportunity?
Absolutely. The material lays out a pretty clear process, almost like, following a route on the map itself.
Okay, so where does this ebook say to start? What's step one?
It starts with getting prepared. Getting the right training, specifically.
Well, really, makes sense.
Yes, and the source points to what it calls a golden opportunity. Free training, directly from Google.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
From Google itself?
Yeah. It recommends Google's Skillshop platform and specifically the Google My Business course.
Google My Business. That's the profile that pops up in search, right? With the address, hours, photos, reviews.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Exactly that. It's like the business's virtual storefront on Google, as the source puts it. And this Skillshop course, the ebook says it's free, only about 42 minutes long, and really beginner-friendly. The key insight here seems to be that Google itself provides this foundational knowledge for free. It's a direct path to learning how their platform works.
42 minutes for official Google training. That sounds, incredibly accessible, a really low barrier to entry.
It does seem that way. The material lists what it covers, engaging customers, how to actually claim a business profile, getting it verified, optimizing the profile, adding info, visuals, and using the tools within the platform.
Right.
And the source mentions there's a short assessment at the end, too. The Google My Business Basics assessment, only about 6 minutes.
And what's that for?
Lets you earn an achievement.
Yeah.
Something you could potentially show businesses, maybe. Proof of training.
Okay, let's unpack this a bit. Step one is basically learn the ropes, get this specific skill for free directly from the source Google.
That's the gist of it, yeah.
Makes sense. So what's next? You've got the knowledge. You understand how to optimize these profiles. How does the ebook suggest finding businesses that actually need this help? Where do you even begin looking?
Right. Step 2 is all about finding those potential clients. Prospecting.
Okay.
And the source gives a surprisingly long list, actually. Over 30 different types of businesses it thinks could benefit.
Oh, really? Like what?
Well, you've got the ones you'd expect, restaurants, cafes, shops, but also things like pet services, home repair, event planners, even food trucks and mobile vendors.
Pet services or food trucks? I wouldn't have immediately thought of them. That really shows the potential breadth, doesn't it?
It really does. It covers a lot of ground. And the ebook suggests where to look, too. You can search locally, in your own area.
Right.
Or it suggests looking in other geographic areas, maybe places where you think businesses might pay more.
Okay, but wouldn't that be tricky?
Well, there's a key point here. The source emphasizes you must speak the local language fluently if you target other areas. Communication is obviously critical.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So you're searching, say, locally. What specific things, according to the source, signal that a business profile needs help? What are the red flags?
Yeah, the material is quite practical on this. It says to look for profiles that are obviously incomplete or just, underperforming, like missing a website link or no phone number listed, maybe no photos, or the ones they have are really low quality. Okay.
Or very few reviews, maybe none at all. A low star rating is another big one.
Right.
Also, businesses that just don't show up high in the search results when you look for their kind of service in that area, or maybe they haven't even claimed their profile. It's just sitting there, unclaimed.
Those are really clear things you can spot just browsing the map or doing a quick search, like finding neglected digital storefronts.
Exactly. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
The source suggests finding maybe 20 to 30 companies like this as a good starting point.
20 to 30, okay.
And it gives some practical advice, too. Keep track of these leads. Use a simple table, it suggests.
Just basic organization.
Yeah. Lead name, Contact info, if you can find it, date you contacted them, the status like researched or contacted, and some notes. Just a simple system so things don't fall through the cracks.
Okay, so you're trained up, you've done your homework, finding potential clients, you're organized. Now for step 3. This sounds crucial. Reaching out. The ebook apparently says this is make or break. It really does emphasize this, calls it the most important part of the whole process, says this step can really determine your success. And it acknowledges, it might take some practice, especially cold outreach.
So how does the source suggest you approach these businesses? What are the options?
It lays out 2 main ways, email or phone.
Okay, pros and cons.
Email is seen as less intrusive, which some people might prefer. But the source notes you have less control, open rates can be low, and you might just end up in spam.
Right.
Phone outreach, while maybe needing more confidence, is actually preferred in the source. It argues you have more control, you can gauge interest right away, handle objections on the spot.
Okay, phone preferred,
Yeah.
but needs practice.
Got it.
And whether it's email or phone, what's the goal of that first contact, according to this material?
3 core things, it says. First, get to the decision maker, usually the owner in a small business.
Right.
Second, grab their attention immediately. Business owners are busy. And third, get straight to the point. Focus on the results you can bring them, not just talking about yourself. Focus on their benefit.
And the source actually gives an example, a phone script for this, to help structure that call.
It does. And it seems pretty well thought out. It starts with a clear intro. Your name, your agency name, mentioning you're Google trained, and that you specialize in helping local businesses specifically with Google visibility.
Establishes credibility quickly. Then what?
Then it establishes the need. Points out Google is where customers look first, reminds them the profile is their virtual storefront.
Setting the stage.
Exactly. Then it pivots quickly to what you can actually do. Optimize their profile, ensure info is right, add good photos, manage reviews.
Okay.
And it mentions things like backlinks and citations, those mentions across the web that help Google see them as legitimate, boosting their ranking.
So explaining the how a little bit.
A little, yeah. Then it paints the picture of the benefit, appearing higher up in searches, grabbing those customers, turning the profile into a 24/7 marketing tool for them.
Nice. And the offer in the script.
The core offer is a quick, free assessment of their specific Google profile, the one you already found that needs help, followed by personalized recommendations.
So offering immediate, tailored value.
Precisely, which leads right into the call to action.
Which is?
Asking for their email to send over that free assessment, and then suggesting, can we chat about this now or schedule a quick call?
And it even touches on payment later.
Yeah, the example mentions potentially using a platform like Fiverr later on and frames it with a 48-hour cancellation policy, calling it no risk for them.
What seems really smart there is how it connects directly back to the research you did in step 2. It's not a generic pitch. It's about their profile you've already looked at.
Exactly. It makes it very concrete and relevant right away. It addresses their potential issues. The source does say to adapt this structure for email too, maybe sending the assessment findings directly in that first email. And one last crucial piece of advice from the source in this section: persistence. Consistency. Don't give up easily if the first few calls or emails don't work out. Keep at it.
Persistence. Key in any kind of outreach, really. Okay, so let's say the outreach works. A business owner says, yes, I need help. Step 4. Delivering the work. What kind of services does the ebook suggest offering?
Right, so you've got a client. What do you actually do? The source outlines 3 main ideas, 3 service models.
Okay, what's the first?
First is just offering an assessment of their current Google business profile.
So basically what you offered for free in the outreach, but maybe more detailed.
Exactly. You could offer that initial free one as a lead magnet, like we saw in the script,
Right.
or you could offer a more comprehensive paid assessment. Its value is identifying all the weak spots and showing the potential they're missing out on, maybe in a detailed report.
Okay, assessment first. What's the second model?
Second is providing personalized recommendations for self-optimization. So, based on your assessment, you give the owner a detailed, actionable plan for how they can fix their profile themselves.
So empowering the DIY types, giving them the roadmap.
Precisely. You tell them exactly what to do, improve descriptions, add better photos, focus on reviews, etc., based on your expert analysis. They do the work, but with your guidance.
Got it. And the third option?
This is the full done-for-you optimization service. Here, you handle everything for the client.
The whole package.
Right. Updating all the info, writing compelling descriptions, uploading professional photos, maybe helping manage reviews, and implementing those more advanced things like building citations and backlinks to really boost their local search visibility.
And the example email structure the source mentioned, the free assessment one,
Yeah.
sounds like it leads naturally towards offering these further services.
It does seem designed that way. It points out their low ranking, mentions competitors getting leads they're missing, offers the free recommendations, but then explains why the profile matters, talks about citations, and crucially, offers a discussion. That discussion is where you'd presumably talk about the done for you option or the paid recommendations.
So if we zoom out a bit, these different service levels seem smart. They let you meet businesses where they are, right? Different needs, different budgets.
Yeah, exactly. You can start small, build trust with the assessment, and then scale up to recommendations or the full service. It seems flexible.
Right. Okay, we've learned the skill, found clients, reached out, offered services. Which brings us to the final step in the source's process, getting paid. Step 5. How does the ebook suggest you handle the money side?
Well, first, it stresses having a strong online presence yourself. A professional profile somewhere acts as your credibility.
Makes sense. You need to look the part.
Right. Then, it specifically recommends using established freelance platforms. It highlights Fiverr and Upwork.
Okay, Fiverr and Upwork. Why those, according to the source? What's the benefit?
It says they give you access to a huge pool of businesses already actively looking for digital marketing help, including this kind of profile optimization.
So the clients are already there, looking.
That's the idea presented. It frames them as reliable marketplaces to connect, negotiate rates, manage projects, and get paid securely. Plus, having a profile there adds professionalism and trust, it argues.
Okay, use the platforms. Does the source mention anything else about this stage?
It does briefly mention the author, Laura, offers a related course herself called Create an Irresistible Freelance Profile.
Ah, focused on those platforms.
Seems so. The stated goal is helping you build an unbeatable profile to attract clients consistently on places like Fiverr or Upwork. It mentions learning the WHY behind a winning profile. Price mentioned is $47 with a discount, down from $97, and something about a personalized review option, too.
Gotcha. So pulling this whole process together now, based on what the source lays out,
Yeah.
what's the big picture?
It really outlines a specific step-by-step path, doesn't it? Learn the skill from Google. Find businesses needing help. Reach out effectively with value. Offer clear services, assessment, recommendations, or done for you. Use platforms like Fiverr, Upwork to get paid.
Yeah, it's a very structured approach presented here.
Yeah.
So this deep dive, based purely on this source material, has really shown one specific blueprint for potentially turning Google Maps optimization into an online income stream.
Absolutely. It involves, acquiring the skill, doing the legwork of prospecting, using targeted outreach, having clear service offerings, and then leveraging those big freelance platforms.
So thinking about this overall process, consider the core idea from the source, that this everyday tool, Google Maps, holds untapped potential and lucrative possibilities. If you follow this specific structured path laid out,
Yeah.
based on the steps we've just unpacked from this source, does pursuing online income through a detailed, actionable process like this one feel like a realistic and maybe appealing approach to you, something to think about?